If you spend some time on Freezerburns, then you might stave off the stomach churns. Greg's the frozen food master, he's best bud to your taste buds.
Hi, welcome to Freezerburns. I'm your host Greg, the frozen food master, and you're joining me as I eat my way through the freezer aisle one box at a time. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone out there. It's Thanksgiving season here in the United States, and that normally means meeting with family, playing some football, and eating until you have to loosen your pants. Now, here at Freezerburns, for all of you longtime Freezerburns fans, you know that I use Thanksgiving as an opportunity to gorge myself. A couple years ago, I did 4 turkey dinner reviews all in one sitting. That was not too great. That didn't feel good at all. And then another year, I did a tofurkey vegetarian feast, a fake turkey. That certainly did not end well. Today, in the grand tradition, I'm reviewing this. It is the Cajun Specialty Meats Authentic Cajun Style Turducken Breast. $40 for this box. This feeds 8. Now, a lot of prep is going to go on with this because I got to take this out of the box. It has already been thawing for 36 hours in the refrigerator. But I'm going to take it out of the box. I'm going to put it in the oven for 3 hours. When I come back, I'll tell you how it looks, how it smells, and I'll get this turducken. It's like an inception of meats down deep into my belly. Okay, after cooking for 3 hours at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, here is how it looks. As you can see, it's all sorts of stuff going on, guys. It's meat upon meat upon meat upon meat. Now, let me explain the situation. When I took it out of the box, it was in a plastic vacuum-packed bag, and it was just like a football. It was like just a block of frozen meat ice, and you couldn't really make out anything. I cut it out of the bag, I stuck it in a nice broiling pan, and I put it in the oven. 3 hours later, here is how that looked, and it looked pretty nasty. I took it out of the oven, I took the foil off, and I was like, whoa, what is going on there? It's kind of like when you have a tree that has a lot of moisture on the bark and it just grows all this fungus. Basically, that's just fat from the meat just squirting out the top and kind of making these like crazy pockmarky, I don't know, it was nasty. Anyway, once I cut the netting around and exposed the meat and then carved a piece out, as you can see, very thick slices, it looks pretty awesome, and it smells amazing. I smell each one of those meats. I mean, specifically the duck and the turkey. You can just smell that. It just smells good. I wasn't sure if it would be just one big meat smell or whether I'd get all different types of meat smells, and I'm getting all different types. The thing that this has that other turduckens don't have is it's got this Cajun style pork sausage, as well as just the Cajun seasoning across the whole thing. I'm hoping for a kick. I'm hoping for a little spice, not something that's going to smack you in the face, but certainly not something that's just like says it's spicy but isn't, right? After all, this is called Cajun Specialty Meats. So I'm expecting a little kick. I don't even know how I can get into some of these pieces because I'm definitely not going to get a piece where I can grab each type of meat all in one bite. So I'm going to kind of break apart this part down here. This would be the chicken down here below. It's got some Cajun spice. Let's see how this tastes. Tastes like chicken. Not too dry. That is definitely from that slow cooking. Not too dry. I was worried that it would be just really mealy. It certainly looks moist, but looks can be deceiving. We got this kind of weird skin film on the outside, and this is where it gets a little suspect because I don't know what bird this one's coming from, and I guess at this point you don't really care. You just kind of eat whatever is in front of you. I'm going to break this apart in the middle because we got a piece of duck here. Nope, that's the pork sausage. Wow. That's got some crazy Cajun spicing. And I dig that. Did I just say spicing? You know what I mean. I really dig that. That's got a good kick. And I bet if I get a piece of that with the chicken, see what I'm doing here? I'm building upon meat upon meat. Now, let me venture a little north of this slice, because I'm going to get into the duck. Nice dark meat duck. I love duck. I'll take duck over chicken or turkey any day. Let's see how this tastes. Distinct duck taste, a little drier than the chicken, which surprises me. Normally duck tends to be a little moister, but it could also be where I cut the loaf. Or is it a loaf? Can it be a loaf if it's not baked? I guess it's baked, but it's meat. I don't know. It could be where I cut. It could also be just kind of its proximity to the other types of meat. I'm going to get into the turkey. We're going to go turkey here, and with it, a little bit of sausage. Gotta tell you guys, when it comes to turduckens, and I've had a few, in restaurants, some people have made it for me. This is my first frozen turducken. It can't be understated how much time it saves you to just buy one. And let someone else deal with it, because it is not easy to lay it all down and to tie it all up and do all that stuff. Certainly it could be a little more cost effective. You get more meat if you do it yourself. But let's face it, during the Thanksgiving time, you're not going to want to spend a lot of time preparing. You want to spend more time eating and enjoying. I think that this one is pretty decent. I happen to like it. For $40, I might give you some pause. You'd be like, I don't know if I want to spend $40 on a meal. This serves 8. And the nutrition facts are pretty decent. 260 calories, only 2 grams of fat per serving. Again, it's just meat upon meat upon meat upon meat. I happen to really like this. I give this a 4.5 out of 5-star rating. Question of the day. What is something that you are thankful for? Please leave that in the comment section. I'll tell you what I'm thankful for. It's all my awesome fans of Freezerburns. Thank you so much for your continued support this year. That's what I would put if I was leaving it in the comment section. As always, I'm your host Greg, the Frozen Food Master. This has been another review of Freezerburns. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.